This is a project I started in the summer and fall of 2024. It's a replica of Henry Ford's first engine. This is a picture of it from Collier's magazine, October 21st, 1944. I got the plans from a fella in Knoxville, Tennessee. I'm not going to use his name. These are the plans. I'll turn this a little bit so it's not so much glare on it. Most of the plans are all hand drawn. There's the plans for the piston, combustion chamber, and here's a bill of materials. These are some of the parts I've already got completed. This is the main crankshaft casting, or not casting, but this is all made out of bar stock. The timing gears are out of a Briggs & Stratton engine, as well as a camshaft. I just cut that off so I can use the cam as well as the timing gears. Bronze bushings. This will be the crankshaft. This is the connecting rod. I just worked on this tonight. This is a piece of brass. This is a piston end. Silver soldered onto chrome moly 4041, I believe it is, tubing. This is the exhaust valve. It's made out of a 3/4 inch shutoff valve according to the directions. It's been modified. There's a spring in here, gasket, and this is actually the valve. The valve seats in here. There's a spring in here to return the valve on the seat. This is a combustion chamber, 1 inch pipe T. Of course, it's been modified per the instructions. I brazed a fitting on here to thread the spark plug in. On this side here, this is where the exhaust valve will fit. This side here is the intake. I haven't started working on the intake valve yet. This is a cylinder that the piston is going to slide into. There's a little oiler here. I'm going to put a piece of felt in there to oil the piston and cylinder. This will be epoxied in. This is also that 4140 chrome moly. It's been honed. There's no seam in this. It's been honed out. To fit the piston. This is the piston. The piston was turned out of a piece of aluminum. That's the scrap piece of aluminum. The piston has 2 rings on it, and these will be high temperature rubber O-rings. This was milled out to accept the connecting rod. This is a connecting rod here. This is brass, and it was silver soldered onto the chrome moly tubing. It's going to be a 5/16 pin through here, and locked in with 2 440 set screws. The flywheel weighs about 12 pounds. This is a hand wheel off of a gate valve off of some sort of piece of plumbing apparatus. I bored this out and fit a piece in there to accept a 5/8 inch crankshaft. Pinned it in there with a 1032 set screw, 2 of them. I balanced this on another video. It's pretty this is a rough casting. It's pretty difficult to get a real accurate balance, and you can see how much I drilled out of the heavy side. I think the heavy side is because of this wording there where it says open the valve. We're going to see how bad it vibrates if this engine starts. These are the parts I've made so far. They seem to be working out pretty well. We've got a lot more parts to make before we can start assembly.